Trying to talk about your flooring process.
I done put rubble in hole, then cover with more rubble.
Oh my god, why are you lizarding?
Lizarding.
You just went...
Spat everywhere. I had a lizardy moment. Yeah, so backfill is what this is, I believe, called. So what we're doing is making a nice dense layer for everything to sit on. So these are all as many of the big bits as I could grab to sort of get as full as possible. Up there's loads of little bits which will then go on top of all of this, and then a layer of schist from the hill which we can use to fill in all the gaps, get it nice and flat. Piece of rebar sits onto here, top up with concrete, and that should do the business.
What about the top section?
Same rule applies. The only issue with this side is that we actually need, if this is going to be, the question is, do we go here up or there down? Which I don't know. So we do exactly the same, probably using these dug in to make an edge for ourselves. Fill exactly the same way, but probably just with the little bits to make a flat section to about there. Then do the same with concrete, and then join the two up with a sloped piece, which will require the thickest concrete ever, because that is a steep change.
Cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a faff. So what do you think for the top? Dig up or build up or dig down?
I have no idea.
No?
Nope.
No.
Cement.
Yeah, so an inch of space.
Probably 2 inches.
It's alright. Fill as much as we can full of smashed up bits and pieces. Try and get a nice level, probably a level to here, because then the cement, if we go here, here with the schist and the schist and muck goes exactly to the line, then the cement that goes under the door with the rebar will match it.
I think we get it lower,
Yeah?
like an inch at least underneath here, because it's always easier to fill it with cement rather than having to dig it back up again. If the door doesn't.
Oh, what, to give us extra grace? Yeah, fair. Right, do you want to toss or smash?
I'll smash.
Of course you will. Are you proud of your schist floor?
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, this section at least.
It's due to rain for the next couple of days, so it'll probably drop down by an inch.
It's quite waterproofy stuff though, which does actually make me think probably if it's going to drop we might not want to put the rebar on now, because we may have to refill it in again. That'd be a pain to move it off. Do you want to try?
Well, I mean, the lower down it is, the better.
Yeah. Well, not really, because then we just need more cement.
Which is always easier than trying to take out everything from underneath. Mixing up an extra bag of cement is easier.
You're not the one who has to carry the cement down. So we can either do the course on the end, or we can try and flatten out the top. Both are options. Or we can stop. Your choice.
I'm not really feeling bricklaying today, so
No.
we can flatten that.
Try and flatten that out. Cool. If we dig that down to the line, it does reduce the slope.
Yeah.
Which is always going to be better.
Where's your well?
Over here. So under here, all the way out to about here, is slab. So that makes our storage area easier. But under this brick, I found an hole. And if you look in your hole, you see
Water.
water. Try taking a shake by dropping some in.
Oh well, that definitely sounds like water.
She's deep. I think there was a pump. Hand pump there. Which the yet again another annoying thing that isn't there. Maybe it's underneath all this rubble and can be restored. But
Yeah.
I doubt it. It's something they would have taken away. And it would be a lovely thing to have back, but they are so expensive.
Wonderful stage 1 flooring work here. Ignoring this
graded.
middle section for now.
Well, there's no point doing the middle section. The middle section we have to wait until we've got at least 4 dry days.
Yeah.
Because if you try and do that whilst it rains, the whole thing's just going to go.
So this is going to be flat, and it will have nesting boxes in the back.
How big are these fucking nesting boxes?
The bottom is also going to be flat.
Bearing in mind
And
nesting
this
boxes are
middle
only-
section here is going to be sloped.
Your nesting boxes are only that deep. Still got loads of space at the back for other stuff.
Yeah.
And then both of them.
Well, I was thinking to have levels of nesting boxes.
yeah.
So like one on the floor, 2, 3, 4. And then you'll probably need like some steps or something for the chickens to fly onto to get
Well,
to
you
the
can
nesting
have
boxes.
nesting boxes starting there, and then 2, 3 up to here. Because then you've got space for them to run around in front of them.
Yeah.
And then both of these, there's going to be a tap here and a tap here. So that when you want to wash it out, you just put the hose on it, turn on the tap, pump goes, you just shoosh everything out the bottom into a bucket. Easy poop cleaning from the poop to the field. Poop field. After having knocked that hole in that wall, my shoes are full of rocks.
Yeah, I've had to empty my wellies like 4 times already.
can pin it in with something. Back. Sharp back.
What? Get off!
Remember, if you're going in with those in at an angle, if you go straight down, it won't stick in at all.
Floor 1 out of 3
4.
is done after much
Debate.
about whether to start from the top or start from the bottom. Seemed smarter starting from the bottom and working our way up. And the middle section is still undecided.
Yeah, the question is, how many steps do we end up with? I think we're going to end up with 2 steps, i.e. 2 days of cementing.
Potentially have to add another step in between it if we can't slope it correctly.
I don't think we're going to be able to slope it. And also, do you feel how hard that was to like get it smooth and everything? Imagine something that big without like the proper smoothing tool.
Day 2 of flooring. We've levelled the next 3 steps, covered in schist, wooden boards are up, rebar is in. Spend what, the next 3 hours filling this? Oh, this floor did pretty good. Feels like a floor, looks like a floor, sounds like a floor. I would call it a floor. Yeah, floor. Good morning. We are about 15 minutes out of Coimbra this morning, potentially looking at some baby cows. I think we're at the right house. So we found the cows. We did not record the cows because that's a bit invasive. And the nice man explained to us that we need to get paperwork to own cows.
Well, registered cows.
To own registered cows, which is good because it means that we can sell them.
Yeah, and the meat.
And eat them. And I think also it means we can get all our animals registered.
Well, we've only got one that isn't.
one goat,
One goat
that's
needs
not
to be
registered. So yeah, time to do some paperwork. But he was very friendly. The cows looked like cows.
Yeah, they look
They were
healthy.
1 month old. There were like 10 of them.
Yeah.
Apparently give good milk. Frisian
One was
mix
Frisian.
with limousine, I think.
Only one of them was Frisian limousine, the dark one. The other ones were
The fully black one, the
fully black
female.
one. The other one was full Frisian. Was pure Frisian.
Yeah.
And pigs. It was pigs.
He's got bear animals, mate. Bear animals.
No bears then.
Hi, editing Rosie coming in here. Because this video sort of ends on a strange note. But, so, yesterday we went to see the cows. This morning we went to the Beira Central in Oliveira. Because according to the man, the cow man, we have to get the, I think it's licenses and documentation in order to buy legal cows. By legal cows, I mean tagged cows. Essentially, you need these licenses to own and sell and just have farm animals in Portugal, which we were not aware of. Because obviously our goats we got from our neighbour, and there were no sort of formal documentations or anything like that when we bought the goats, and we didn't even know that this was a thing. But apparently it's just like a big thing. So I can't actually find much information about this online, and we went to the office this morning and they told us that the people who deal with the administration stuff for agricultural, for anything farming, agricultural, is in on Monday, so he's asked us to come back on Monday. But essentially we have to register our farm online on, I think it's called ifap.pt, based on the different classes. And the guy that we spoke to, the cowman yesterday, told us that we need to register as class 3, which gives you permission to own farm animals, and then you can add on there the different animals that you have, and then it gives you access to vets and everything else that you need regarding your animals and your land. And especially if you are planning on selling meat in the future or just selling the animals in the future. So yeah, we need to register on that. And then we also need to register at the Direção Geral de Agricultura, which I can't tell if that's a different thing or if that goes in line with the other registration. I'm sure the lady on Monday will tell us more information. But this is really interesting because you get money for like the animals that you have, and you get money for the amount of land that you have for them to pasture on, and if you have to buy in extra feed, I think the government gives you extra money for that. And I believe you need to have an inspection of your land, and they come and inspect I think once a year. And then if you have any new animals that are born, then the vet comes in and they tag them, they get them registered, and it's like all legal. But it's really interesting. The information that I can find about it is very, very interesting. And it looks like it's definitely worth registering because you get money back on the animals that you have and the activities that you choose to have with your land and with your animals. So yeah, anywho, just wanted to come in to say that and end the video here. So yeah, today is Saturday. This video will probably go up later today. This week is going to be another wet week. We're going to try and get as much done as we can with the flooring of the chicken coop, and then get all these registration stuff sorted. Tom's parents are coming at the end of the week, so we'll probably won't be doing much recording when people are here. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. If anybody has any registered animals in Portugal, please comment and let us know any information that we may need to know. But yeah, see you next week. Bye bye.